Guided meditation, readings from A Course in Miracles. Healing is certain, and vision has been given you. Truth demonstrates illusions have no value. The universe of love does not stop because you do not see it, nor have your closed eyes lost the ability to see. God does not limit, and what He creates is not limited. To give without limit is God's will for you, because only this can bring you the joy that is His and that He wills to share with you. Your love is as boundless as His, because it is His love. Give then, without limit and without end, to learn how much has been given you. You hide in darkness, denying that the light is in you. Children of peace, the light has been given you. Sickness is but the belief in separation. Every attack is a step away from healing, and every healing thought brings it closer. Peace comes to the mind that chooses to heal and not to judge. Would you be hostage to the ego or host to God? Know then who abides with you merely by recognizing what is there already. When you are weary, remember you have hurt yourself. Unless you hurt yourself, you could never suffer in any way. Pain is not of love, for it knows no attack, and its peace surrounds you silently. Your way home is not hard, but it is very different from what you think you know now. The great light always surrounds you and shines out from you. If you think you see the dark companions in a light such as this, it is only because you are denying the light. But deny the darkness and illusions instead, for the light is here. Turn toward the light, for the little spark in you is part of a light so great that it can sweep you out of all darkness forever. The children of light cannot abide in darkness, for darkness is not in them. Do not allow the illusions to enter the mind, for they have no place in your temple. Guard carefully this temple, for love itself dwells there and abides in peace. Time cannot separate you from love if you use it on behalf of the eternal. The power of your will cannot be lessened, and any limitation against it is not real, is not the will of God. Your peace lies in its limitlessness. Limit the peace you share, and yourself must be unknown to you. Only you can deprive yourself of anything. The realization of your limitless power, free will, and peace is the beginning of the dawn of light. Love and guilt cannot coexist, and to accept one is to deny the other. I can choose peace instead of this. Now we must lay all judgment aside and ask only what we really want in every circumstance. Peace or attack, the choice is yours. Gentleness means that fear is impossible, and joy is the inevitable result. They need the strength of gentleness, for it is in this that healing becomes easy. To those whom harm has no meaning, gentleness is natural. There is no problem in any situation that faith will not solve. Every situation in which you find yourself is but a means to learn forgiveness and create the space for love to enter. Into this holy home within you, love enters thankfully. The constancy of happiness has no exceptions, no change of any kind. It is unshakable. Nothing has the power to confound its constancy, because its own desire cannot be shaken. It comes as surely to those who would choose what they would see, as peace must come to those who would choose to heal and not to judge. Your will is the will of love, a power that is not lost in your illusions. Think carefully then why it should be you have not yet decided how you would choose what you see. Pain or peace, separation or love, illusion or truth, judgment or forgiveness. See your brother through the gentle eyes of forgiveness, and the holiness of your relationship forgives you both, undoing the effects of what you both believed and saw. A holy relationship starts not from the premise of separation and differences. Instead, each one has looked within and seen no lack. Accepting his completion, he would extend it by joining with another, whole as himself. Therefore, he looks on nothing he would take. Here is belief in differences undone. Reason would tell you that no secret need be hidden. Let not your fear of your illusions protect them from correction, for the attraction of guilt is only fear. Here is the one emotion that you made. This is the emotion of secrecy, of private thoughts. It is the one emotion that opposes love and always leads to sight of differences. It keeps you blind and alone. Your sight was given you, and what your sight would show you, you will understand because it is the truth. And so the strange, shifting ones you see about you, once perceived as enemies, will become instead your comforters, and you will recognize your home and see them there with you. So in each holy relationship is the ability to communicate instead of separate, born. Where love has entered, no one is alone, for never could he find a home in separate ones. The opposite of illusions is not disillusionment, but truth. Truth is the opposite of illusions because it offers joy. What else but joy could be the opposite of misery? To leave one kind of misery and seek another is hardly an escape. To change form illusion to another is to make no change. To search for joy in misery is senseless, for how could joy be found in misery? Reason will tell you that the only way to escape from misery is to recognize it and go the other way. There is no part of heaven you can take and weave into illusions. The will of love has no exceptions, and what it wills is true. Every illusion brought to it is forgiven and gently overlooked and disappears. All you need do to dwell in quiet here with Christ is share his vision. Quickly and gladly is his vision given to anyone who is but willing to see his brother through gentle and forgiving eyes, the vision of unity and sameness. When you come to the place where the branch in the road is quite apparent, you cannot go ahead. You must go one way or the other. The whole purpose of coming this far was to decide which branch you will take now. The way you came no longer matters. It can no longer serve. No one who reaches this far can make the wrong decision, but he can delay. Delay no longer and choose the path that leads you home to peace. Prayer from Lesson 245. Your peace is with me, Father. I am safe. Your peace surrounds me, Father. Where I go, your peace goes there with me. It sheds its light on everyone I meet. I bring it to the desolate and lonely and afraid. I give your peace to those who suffer pain or grieve for loss or think they are bereft of hope and happiness. Send them to me, my Father. Let me bring your peace with me. And so we go in peace. No storms can come into the hallowed haven of our home. In love, we are secure.